This is CRT TV with Jake Danger Jolley. Danger Jolley.
Sorry, buddy. Just got done grocery shopping. Was able to find basically everything I needed, except for toilet paper, or as they say in Espanol, un toilet papel de libro. Anyway, you're watching CRT TV with Jake Danger Jolley. We got 3 amazing indie short films for you guys to watch tonight, and can't wait to discuss some behind the scenes tidbits, facts about the actors, just, really get into the... Hold on a second, this is a little embarrassing. Let me see what's going on.
Well, and if it isn't my pal, Jake Danger Jolley, how are you doing?
It's going fine. I'm trying to do a show. I was pretty sure everybody was notified not to call.
Well, I heard that you went to the store and you couldn't find any toilet paper.
Wait, who told you I went to the grocery store? Well, you know what? Yeah, I've got plenty of toilet paper.
Oh, well, if you're doing so good on toilet paper, maybe you wouldn't mind letting your friend Scooter borrow a roll.
No, you can't borrow any toilet paper. How can you borrow toilet paper?
I've just heard maybe you ain't so dangerous after all. And maybe Danger isn't even your real middle name. A real dangerous friend would let a buddy borrow a roll of toilet paper if he's doing so well.
Oh yeah, it's fine then. Come on over. Yeah, sure.
Oh, I didn't mean to cause any problems or make any waves or anything like that.
That's no problem. Go ahead. Whenever's convenient.
Great. I'll be over in 40 minutes to collect my roll.
Frick. That guy really knows how to push my buttons. Speaking of which, first film coming up? Buttons. So, I'll quit on yapping, and let's get the film reel to flapping. To the movie. Start it. Start it.
Dig in.
Can we turn up the heat for just a little while today? Please, Dad?
Oh, maybe just for a bit. After all, it is Thanksgiving. Besides, it'll help the laundry dry.
I wish Mom was here.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
She made the best turkey and pies.
That she did. Would happen to be the coldest November on record now, wouldn't it?
We should move somewhere warmer.
What, you expect me to click my heels together like the Wizard of Oz? And then we'll mysteriously be transported to some magical place? We can't even afford to dry our own clothes. Come on, Emily. down on me, huh?
For a rainy day, except it's not raining.
Right there, it's not raining. It's pouring about right now.
Remember, this was Mom's. We should go to church, Dad,
Why?
to give thanks and,
To give thanks for what?
well, they're probably gonna have a meal and it's warm.
You know what? I could use a cup of coffee. And if you're not gonna eat the rest of that, I'll take that. Okay. All right, hon, let's go. This elevator. Come on, Lloyd. And let's take the steps again. Unreal. Here. Let me get that for you.
Rent's due Monday. I can't afford to keep giving you extra time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that to you. Working on Thanksgiving, are we, Lloyd?
This dump isn't going to fix itself.
I've been meaning to tell you, the elevator.
I'm one man, Zach.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I can give you till next Friday. It's the best I can do.
Whoa, either of you guys gonna eat one of those last two nuggets? What? Anybody gonna eat one of these nuggets? No? No. Hey, Buttons was written and directed by Eric Anderson. It's inspired by a true story, and he wrote it on Christmas Day. Hey, any chance you guys have an extra roll of toilet paper I could have?
What, you expect me to click my heels together like the Wizard of Oz?
Okay, alright. Attitude not necessary. Okay. Let's get back to the movie.
Get that for you, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, happy Thanksgiving to you as well. Oh, I'm so glad I caught you too. I'm making all of your favorites. Turkey and mashed potatoes and sweet potatoes and
Have
green
we
bean
seen
casserole.
you here before?
Maxine Snodgrass. Oh, but nobody ever calls me that. It was my married name. Never really cared for it. Everyone calls me Mrs. Buttons. Come on, let's eat. Sit. Sit. I'll bring in some hot tea.
I don't recall ever seeing you here before.
Why did they call you Mrs. Buttons?
My husband used to smoke cigars, and I used to tell him they would kill him. Oh. Ha! This will match the one missing from your coat, Emily.
Wait, how do you know her name?
Here. For you. Take it. You never know when you might need a button.
Thank you, but I don't want to take out your buttons.
Not to worry. I have so many more.
Wow. Absolutely amazing, Mrs. Buttons.
Well, there's plenty more if you want, but save room for my apple pie.
This turkey was just like Mom's.
I hear Brenda was a good cook. cancer only takes.
Now, how is it that you knew Brenda?
My husband Harv used to work at the tire plant.
That's where my dad worked.
You know, I joke that it was cigars that killed him, but it was years of breathing that tire black.
And they closed that place down, laid a lot of folks off just for the holidays.
It was the best gift they could have possibly given you.
It was a good paying job.
There'll be a better paying job, I promise.
Hey, Em? Hey, why don't you run this pie plate over to Miss Buttons? Thanks.
Dad, she's not answering.
She's not? Let's see what's going on here. Mrs. Buttons!
Hope she's okay.
Yeah, she's probably just out with family or something, but...
Whoa! Easy now, you're disturbing the whole dump.
Oh, no, we're just, we're trying to find Miss Snodgrass, or Miss Buttons. We're returning her pie plate.
This apartment's empty. It's been empty for years. I can't seem to lease it. People look, but they never rent.
Well, no, that can't be. We just had dinner here last night.
See for yourself. And Miss Buttons died several years ago, shortly after her husband was buried.
Can't be. Emily, go back, get that cigar box. The one's full of buttons that she gave to you. We gotta show that to Lloyd. Right here. She gave me this yesterday. I smoked it in here.
You smoked that in here.
Well, not in here. I mean, I was leaning outside the window, but yeah.
So you're the one that's been smoking cigars in here. It's no wonder I can't rent this place. That smell never leaves.
But listen, this is... Emily, all right. Thank goodness. Show him what you got.
But Dad,
But nothing. Show him the buttons. Lloyd, this should cover part of our rent, and I promise.
You good with your hands?
Huh?
You know, fix things?
my dad can fix anything. He was a mechanic at the tire factory.
Well, you can start with Mrs. Button's apartment. Paint it before you move in. Trade skills for rent, utilities included. I can't seem to rent the place out anyway.
I'll get started right away.
We will get started right away.
Nobody ever went broke by giving.
And that was the conclusion of Buttons, starring John French, Maggie Drake, Don Smith, and Lauren Woodowis as the angelic Mrs. Buttons. And if you ask me, it's a fantastic looking film. My props to the DP and colorist. It was shot on the Ursa Mini Pro with Red Pro primes. And what's really interesting is John French had quit smoking for 12 years, but agreed to smoke the cigar for the film. And this was Maggie Drake's actual first film as an actress. And the film was completed in only 2 days. Janine Phillips and Doug Whitlatch actually provided over 40 cigar boxes for the film. Now you're probably wondering what I'm doing. Well, I stopped over here at Mrs. Button's empty apartment before they start working on it. Got me a little souvenir. See what I'm saying? Shove this in that little frog's face. I got toilet paper. I'm fine. Crap, what's that? She's not here! Go away! Just go! Go back to your box of buttons! Just go away! I need this! I need this! You're not taking it! Go away!
Mrs. Buttons.
Well, alright. While I deal with this, the next film is only a stone's throw away. See you soon.
You know, we did everything we could do.
I knew his father.
Let me tell you a story my grandfather used to tell me. All the pebbles in the river are green. And all the pebbles on the river bed are white. So one day, one of the green pebbles from the river says to one of the white pebbles on the river bed, "I like you. You're a white and beautiful, and I want to be nearer to you." So the white pebble on the riverbed says to the green pebble in the river, "I like you. You're green and beautiful, and I want to be nearer to you." And then 1,000 years pass. There they remain. So the green pebble in the river says to the white pebble on the riverbed, I still like you. I still want to be nearer to you." And the white pebble on the riverbed says to the green pebble in the river, "I still like you. I still want to be nearer to you." Then another 1,000 years pass. another 1,000 years pass. And the green pebble says, I still like you. White pebble says, I still like you, want to be with you. But on that day, the wolf is chasing the deer.
Where are you going with this? What is the point of this story?
Just let me finish. The deer figures if she crosses the river, it could slow down the wolf and she might be able to get away. So she does. She crosses the river, it slows down the wolf, and the deer gets away. But when she does this, she kicks up some of the pebbles. So the white pebble that was on the riverbed says, I'm in the river now. Where are you? And the green pebble that was in the river says, I'm on the riverbed. And in 1,000 years, the white pebble turns green, and the green pebble turns white, and a day will come when the wolf will catch the deer, and this is the way of time.
What does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. It doesn't have anything to do with it.
Hello and good evening. My name is Jonathan Smilesgood, bringing you your local entertainment news. Our top story tonight involves one Jake Danger Jolley, a Central Ohio late-night TV show host who brings entertainment that is too dangerous for your local programming. He is wanted by the governor and other local authorities. If you happen to catch his programming, do not hesitate to call this number and report him. This is Jonathan Smilesgood. Good evening.
Welcome back. Hope you guys enjoyed the film. Two Pebbles was written by David Ogrodowski and Kevin Hinjo. It was directed by Nico Vesio, starring Carrie Lee Martz, Charlie Minjan, and of course, once again, David Ogrodowski. I think the movie has a lot of meaningful things to say about how to appreciate things you have. Well, anyway, speaking of things that we have, I have to get out of here, and I could sure use a pick-me-up. which is awkward because our next film happens to be Pickup Lines. Let's get to the film.
What do you want?
Did you answer the door? You better be ready to go grocery shopping
I'm
with me.
the hell man.
A real man pushes a shopping cart for his woman.
Wow, man. That's rough.
I know. Every day it's the same thing. She screams and yells to get me to leave for work.
I haven't seen you be late one time, man.
I know. It's like she's gonna stick a pitchfork in my ass if I don't do what she says.
Man.
You know, I wish there was something where I could go back in time to that moment I met her.
Oh, you mean you delivered that amazing pickup line and grabbed her hook, line, and sinker?
Yeah. If I could just go back to that moment from the first time I met her and I can deliver a terrible pickup line, then I don't have to have her on my ass all day every day.
I just may have the thing for that.
Cookies?
These aren't ordinary cookies. These cookies are made with a special herbs and spices. They have the ability to help a man travel through time and space. Also, these are delicious.
They're gonna get me high.
When a bear shits in the woods, does it make a sound?
Give me a cookie. Hey girl, I got no job, no money. All I got is a mountain of debt and a gambling problem. So, you want to go on a date?
That may have been the most honest thing a man has ever said to me. Yes, I'll go out with you.
Ah! Hey, what happened?
You ain't gonna believe this.
Yeah?
Them cookies is the bomb. And I think she liked this pickup line better than the one I originally used, which is particularly surprising because how depressing it was.
Well, maybe some ladies like depressing guys. Maybe you need to go back again and use a more peppy line.
Give me one of them cookies, boy. Hey, girl, you ever seen a man that's a magician and a mechanic? You don't see that every day.
Okay.
Andy, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Andy?
It didn't work, man. Hey, girl, you like magic? Because I'm about to make all your problems disappear. Hey, girl, you ever seen the Muppet Babies? Are you a parking ticket? Do you know CPR? Is there something wrong with my eyes? I'm not a mathematician, but I'm good with numbers. Is your dad a boxer? You wouldn't happen to have 75 cents I could borrow. This may be the magical cookies talking.
I can see that.
But going back and seeing Lexi being so sweet and accepting made me think that her changing along the way may be in part of something that I've done. If I could just give her more affection and attention, she may be that same person I met on the lake that day. Mitch?
I can see that.
You know when you wake up in the morning to take the dogs out? You know, just doing the normal thing. You're still half asleep. Then suddenly you look up and you see this stunning sunrise. That's how I felt every day since the moment I met you.
Andrew Ruberon, that has got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard. Get your stuff and get out!
When a bear shits in the woods, does it make a sound? Pickup Lines was a 48-hour film that required the prop of a cookie, which is pretty good. Most of the time in 48-hour films, I feel like I can tell what the mandatory prop was, but this feels essential to the story. They're made with essential herbs and spices. Written by Matt Sams and also directed by Matt Sams. And one of the things that you'll notice right off the bat is the VHS look. It gives it a little retro vibe. This film is starring Jazzy Jackson and Corey A. Baker and the mean wife, played by Heather Schultz. What's pretty funny is the director of photography for the film, Tori Crenshaw, actually played the voice of the mean wife in the early scenes. And the cast actually went through a box and a half of cookies because of all eating cookie time travel takes. And the shot where Jazzy Jackson slides into the frame was done by using a bathtub sliding chair. You know, personally, I enjoy the fact that Mitch, played by Corey A. Baker, eats that last cookie and then just disappears to time and space unknown. He could have went anywhere. We'll never know. But I'm sure it's somewhere great. Well, guys, I don't know what I'm going to do. I didn't get any toilet paper. Scooter's going to be over soon. He's going to know I'm an idiot. And I don't have any toilet paper. Hey, Frog, we don't have any toilet paper, and I don't give a crap what you say. You just shut up and go away, stupid idiot. Go hop into a pond or something. Get out of here.
The best part is, I'm a puppet. I don't even use toilet paper.